Talk to me a little bit about 2018, 2019. What were the first 24 months like, first 2 years?
Well, I started at Keller Williams. This was the brokerage that I decided to go with.
Woo! Sorry about that. I couldn't help it.
Roman was already here. I met Jerome and Morgan, and I quickly started to call them mom and dad because I had to ask so many questions, and I felt so bad constantly knocking on their doors that I called myself their wayward child. So my first 2 years was a lot of classes, as many as I could fit in, constantly being late to things because of the reality of traveling from South Salem, which is 37 minutes on a good day door to door, but it can quickly go up to an hour depending on traffic. Trying to get down to a class only to hear that you're late, or I get distracted, called out because I have to go to a doctor's appointment for one of the kids, or better yet, an accident. So my first 2 years in real estate, I felt like I was running, tumbling, and learning along the way. I did close several deals on my own, but I actually coached with Bradley Brammer at the time, and I still felt very lost up until my second year. And then a client of mine who I'd been working with for so long, Roman actually told me to fire them because they were wasting my time. But I knew in their hearts they were good people and they really weren't wasting my time, even though we spent so much time together. It turned out they just couldn't find their home in New Rochelle, where they really wanted to. They started looking in Connecticut and asked me to get my real estate license in Connecticut. And I'm like, I will refer you to an agent in Connecticut, and they refused to work with anybody but me. They were like, you've been with us throughout this whole journey. We want you to get paid your full amount. We don't want you splitting with anyone. Please, can you consider it? And I mulled it over and kind of went after the license. And right when I actually got licensed, the month later, the pandemic hit. So I lost 4 clients who, during the pandemic, that had lupus or autoimmune disease or just they lost their job, so they didn't have financing. And because of that, getting the Connecticut license had saved my career and catapulted me into something else. Had I not gotten it with the urging of my clients, I wouldn't be sitting here, I'm very sure of it.